Man, it won't stop raining. My dogs are upstairs, so you might hear them walking around because I forgot to lock them in the bedroom. I usually lock them in the bedroom when I do a video, or I have them down here. Hear them? See if I can get them down here. Get down here, guys. Come on. See if they listen. You hear that? Silence. Got no respect. Here they come. Hear them? This house is built in the 50s, and there's no insulation. When I say no insulation, I'm talking zero. I'm talking, if you get a hammer and bust the plaster wall and look in between it, you will see studs and bricks. You won't see any insulation. So you hear everything. And the party walls are cinder block. They're not solid concrete. They're friggin' cinder block. So cinder block's like a hollow and acoustic guitar. You know what I mean? It just carries the sound. The hell were they thinking? The only thing that's solid concrete is the basement. You know, so it's pretty quiet down here, but yeah, a lot of aggravation all the time. That's the way it is. It's raining, and my yard's all muddy because I ain't got no grass in my yard, and I forgot to pick up dog shit yesterday, and I'm picking up dog shit in the rain. It's like trying to pick up fucking pumpkin pie without the crust with a fucking spatula. It's impossible. It's disgusting. So that was my morning. What do you think of that? Do I have any change to put in the jar today? I just shipped a bunch of shit out. So whoever ordered stuff, you'll be getting it quick, because I get the shit out quick. I try to. Anything else I got important to talk about? Yeah. I got a PM, and some guy, this is like the 4th PM I got over like a 3-month period, so I figure I'll bring it up again. Guy's like, dude, I got a Glock 23 or a Glock 27 or I don't know, whatever 40 caliber Glock you got, and I might go to 357 SIG. Do I have to change the extractor? The answer is no. You do not have to change the extractor. The only thing you have to change is the barrel. And that's all you should have to change, just like the SIG. That SIG right there, that P226, all I did was drop in a barrel, and I threw 100 rounds through it with 357 SIG, and it's more, like 150 rounds or something, and it didn't malfunction one time. It's dead on. Dead on. It's good to go. As far as the Glock 23, 27, I guess the 22, you don't have to change the extractor. It's the same deal, just drop in the barrel. If you have feeding issues, it might be your magazine. If you do. If you have feeding issues when you change your barrel, bring a couple of different Glock magazines with you. And when you do have a feeding issue, if you do, mark that magazine with some chalk, put it aside, try a couple other magazines, and it should correct the problem. Because the round is slightly different halfway through. But it's not likely it'll happen, but sometimes it does happen, and at 99.9% it's the magazine. It gets quirky once in a while, that's all. But most likely you're good to go. That's the information I found out. That's straight from Glock. Okay, I don't throw my opinions around unless I do some research on it. Yeah, so I'm going to show you why, in case you're a new gun owner. Wow. Let's see here. I'm really winging this video today, man. Winging. Fucking beat. As usual. We got some 40 Smith & Wesson here. And we have a box of 357 SIG white box, Winchester white box. 125 grain. This might be a little different. Yeah, 165 grain. But it's all the same shit as far as size goes. Now when you take out a 40 caliber round, there's your 40 caliber, okay? The only difference is when you go 357, this is really, it's like a supersonic 9mm is what it is. Pretty much. Okay, the only difference between the two is the 357 has a tapered down rifle necking, and the 40 is, you know, stays fat all the way to the top. just like my Willie. Short and fat. Okay? But if you flip them around, they're pretty much identical. So there's no reason to change the extractor. From here, from this point all the way to this point, it's pretty much a 40 caliber. Okay? So you shouldn't have any ejection problems because the rim of the brass is still the same size. The gap in between the necking and the brass is the same. It's all the same. The only thing different is that it tapers down to that size there. Okay? So to answer that question, no, you should just be able to drop the barrel in. Everyone's going to have different experiences. There might be one guy out of 100 that says, well, when I dropped the barrel in mine, I had ejection problems or I had feeding problems. I think some people get confused. I think he might have thought he was having ejection problems, and it might have been something else. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I found out, and that's right from the friggin' horse's mouth. This is empty. This is my Generation 4 Glock. 300 rounds so far through it. Remember the first Gen 4 I had, it gave me problems within 10 rounds. This got through 50 rounds, and after 50 it just kept on going. That's why, you know, when I put 50 to 100 rounds to a gun, it ain't going to have any problems. Pretty much your gun's probably fine. You know what I'm saying? As far as wear and tear, that's something you're going to have to, that's going to take time. You're never going to be able to tell wear and tear for a long time. So I'm just talking, if you're carrying a gun and you buy a new gun and you want to carry it and you get through 50 rounds without any malfunctions, or even 100 rounds, I'll even stretch it that far, you could carry it. You're good to go. That's my advice. That's what I do. I never had any problems. Every gun in my safe that made it past 50 rounds has never failed since. I know I don't shoot a lot, but they all got a few hundred rounds through them so far. I need to get up to, you know, I really want to put another 100 through this, because this one I had a lot of problems with when I first bought it, but I haven't touched anything. The only thing I changed was a few things, but I didn't mess with the recoil spring, or I didn't mess with anything, and this is very, very reliable. I love this gun. But, so, why did I close these boxes up? What the fuck you doing, dude? Losing your mind or what? So the 40, the magazine is designed for a 40 caliber, but the ass end of a 357 round is a 40 caliber. So here's a 40 caliber, goes in real nice. I like to do things twice, that's why I keep opening the box and closing it. I'm a smart man. Okay, now the ass end of this is a 40 caliber, really. It's the same size. You can put that right on top of that. Okay, and it's fine. So I don't know if that makes it even clearer. Now on the SIG Sauer magazine, Twinkie's getting on my nerves. It's actually marked 357 or 40 caliber. I show you. This is loaded, so I gotta make sure it's clear. Yeah, this is a nice gun, ain't it? Okay. So, this is ready to go. It's got self-defense ammo in it. It's 357 SIG. Like I said, it's like a supersonic 9mm, pretty much. And on this magazine, it says right there, if you can see it. Come on, Dick. There we go. There's the flower. 357 or 40 caliber. Okay? So all you got to do, I got to move away slow, the camera won't readjust. All you got to do is put in the barrel. That's it. Put the barrel in, and you should be ready to go. If you have any problems with the Glock, if you have any problems, most likely your magazine's acting up, because this is slightly different shape here, but you probably won't. Okay? It's just a big if. So I hope this answered your questions. And that's it. What do I plan on getting next? I don't even know. Got a couple things in mind. I'm not going to say because I change my mind like every second of the day, you know. But I've been getting better because when I first bought guns, man, I was trading them in left and right. Now it's really rare if I trade one in, you know. So that's good. That means I'm getting to know what I like, you know. Anything else? I wanted to give a shout out to Condition One's channel. Hey, another good dude. You know what I mean? He's got a pretty funny video about me and Bill, and plus his gun videos are good. They're good. He's got videos on the SIG P238. He's got a real nice Equinox SIG, man. I think sweet, and he's a cool dude. So, like I said, I'm want to group up good people together. It just keeps us stronger, and it makes YouTube more pleasant to be around because I'm getting so sick of the shit on YouTube. I'm telling you, you guys don't even know how sick of it I am. I don't even know. So, I just want to give him a shout out. You can add him to your good persons list. I'll leave his link at the bottom of the video in the information box. And sub him. The guy's awesome. He's a cool dude. Alright? Good channel, too. Alright, see you guys.